Hello everyone, welcome to this episode, episode 2 of being a loner here. These are my stats from the last episode, and now I'm going to go off to the boneyard up here, I think, to pick up big bones and sacrifice them to the chaos altar because I need Zamorak strength to get through this. Oh, okay, so there's planks, iron dagger, steel dagger. I'm not sure if that's better than an iron mace. Oh god, those are great. Oh no! Oh no! I just got one hit by a green dragon. No, I don't get my boots of blindness back. Okay. Oh my god, no, not again, not again. Oh god, okay. We need to find an alternate way. Oh, there's a crossbow, like a normal crossbow. I didn't know that. That's cool. Anyway, I have to figure out how to get to the boneyard. Whoa, there's an ant. I ain't ready for this. Oh no, there's a skeleton here. Oh, the skeleton's gonna destroy me. Also, my run energy recharges way quicker now, which is nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I have an inventory. Well, never mind, I died again. Hey, and all my bones are still here. Even though I definitely don't have a full inventory, I would love to see how much prayer XP I get. Hey, stop attacking me! Oh no! Well, that's a shame. Level 10 prayer, I mean, from lesson inventory, that's cool. I'm not entirely sure how to avoid getting just destroyed by these lovely little skeletons. There! I'm watching a video of someone doing this on the Ultimate Iron Man, and it turns out they're hopping once every time using this respawn, which is skeletons never wander over, and then afterwards they're taking a route where I think it's west under these ruins, and then they continue like south here, and then they go northwest from here. So they go south of this hobgoblin mine, which seems like a pretty solid decision. Hey, that's 37 prayer. Now I can protect from magic. Oh, yeah, someone died here, by the way. A level 124 got PK'd by a level 126 or something like that. This is why having low combat is beneficial. And that's 40 prayer. Now I can protect from missiles. I just decided to examine this skeleton. It's like, I'm sure he died of natural causes, like a massive dragon. And there is 43 prayer. Finally, I can use protect from melee. This took way too many hours, but I have 43 prayer. I have all protection prayers already at level 8 combat. It's beautiful. And there's 44 prayer. I can now use E or I, and even though I could stay until 45, I'm quite bored of the prayer training for now. I want to go do other stuff. Next, we want to get the stats for Barbarian fishing. Now, last episode I found fishing equipment spawns at the fishing guild for high level fish such as tuna, lobsters and sharks, which will be good food later on when bossing, such as when killing the crazy archaeologist. But the only item spawns of fishing equipment are in the fishing guild, which requires level 68 fishing to access, and the small fishing net and lumberage, which is very slow XP, because all other equipment spawns are in areas I can't access. But there may be a way to get fishing up faster. The Osiris wiki says that there's a barbarian fishing rod under Otto God Blessed's bed. Even though you typically have to talk to him to start barbarian fishing, I figured that if the NPC wasn't there, you could still reach under the bed and hence obtain the barbarian rod required for barbarian fishing. It's one of the fastest ways to train fishing in the game, and it also gives a small amount of strength and agility XP, enough to get level 74 in both if you train fishing this way to 99. The aim is to get minimum stats for barbarian fishing: 15 agility, 15 strength, and 48 fishing, We already have over 15 agility, so we just need 15 strength and 48 fishing. Fishing will be with a small net in Catherby, and for strength, the iron scimitar is the best melee weapon at my level, which respawns in the boneyard. I think we're just gonna go ahead and kill a ton of chickens. And there is level 10 attack. That means I can now wield black weaponry, which means that I can go get the black scimitar weapon from the second floor of Ardougne Castle. And here is the black scimitar. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Plan B, let's get an iron mace. I think that's the best we're gonna do, other than the iron skimmy, which I don't want to go into the wilderness to get again. Alright, that's the iron mace acquired. Now that I'm on the arty side, I could try and kill chickens here. Chickens would be a decent way to go. Iron mace, not that bad. +9 crush versus, I think it's like +10 slash with the iron skimmy. Obviously, you know, skimmy is best, but in a jiffy, not the worst thing that could have happened. And there is 15 strength. So now, if I end up being able to do barbarian fishing training, I can now catch leaping trout with 48 fishing and 15 agility. So now that I'm done with combat for now, I will actually go over to Sears Village and train wood cutting, fletching, and my fire making. Okay, this guy's name is Ignatius Vulcan. Alright, Star Trek. Also, I just found this flower. A rarely found flower. Mate, there's like 10 over there. By the way, small tip for people, once you get 9 fletching, you can actually make like crossbow stocks out of normal logs, which gets you 6 XP instead of 5 XP, which you would get making arrow shafts, javelin shafts, or short bows, like so. I guess after level 9, up until level 10 when you can make long bows, just make wooden stocks. I want to get 15 fletching so that I can use oaks, and 15 fire making so I can burn oaks, and then therefore I can finally stop chopping all these normal trees down. I dropped that massive stack of arrow shafts, by the way, 1,530 of them, just because I won't be making arrows with them, because I want to save the feathers for other more useful things, like maybe eventually getting an iron crossbow with iron bolts. And I just missed level 10 fletching, but now I can make normal longbows. Let's see how much XP this is. Ooh, 10 XP, very nice. And that's 25 wood cutting, and normally I wouldn't care about it, because it's just 25 wood cutting, but it also coincided with a total level of 225, and that is 15 fletching, 15 fire making, and you can now burn oak logs, which means that I am done here. I love Catherby. What a nostalgic place. Let's see what item spawns are here. Oh, there's a knife here, bucket of water, pie dish, another bucket of water. I don't think there are any upstairs areas in any of the shops. Real shame that we can't use any of the, like, the fishing store, because then that would make this like 20 times easier. But I am definitely going to drop the tinderbox. Yeah, I'll drop the axe and the hammer without having used it, but now I've got the bronze pickaxe ready to train crafting, whenever that is. I also think the bucket of water, which respawns here, will be very useful when training crafting, because I think there's a well in Roleka, but I can't remember whether you can use stuff on the well without like a bucket. I'm gonna stay here for quite a while, and I guess I will see you once I reach 48 fishing, where we go and see whether we can do barbarian fishing. I took a break to do a bunch of editing, and in the meantime I got 48 fishing, which took absolutely forever. So now I have the stats to do barbarian fishing, and I read on the Old School RuneScape wiki that if you search under this guy's bed, you can get a barbarian rod, but the issue is you don't find anything that interests you. So I think you have to talk to the NPC first in order to find the rod to be of interest to you. Now, I have had a bit of a think about it, and I've realized that if this NPC wasn't here, well, we wouldn't know that there was anything interesting under the bed. So therefore probably shouldn't do barbarian fishing. But the very, very unfortunate consequence, well, there's a few. The first is that we would literally have to go from 1 to 68 fishing with just catching shrimp and anchovy with a small fishing net, and I unfortunately won't get any agility or strength XP through barbarian fishing. But what we can do is we can go over to Aleka, which is all the way over here, and then try our method of crafting by mining clay and using the water source here, and then a pottery wheel over here. I think that should be decent crafting experience. Oh, and only Fremnix may pass this gate. Wait, so that means I literally can't use this to train my crafting. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, we'll have a bit of a look around to see what else is out there. There it is on the very last dock, right by the guy who takes you to Miscellanea, because I guess shrimps, like most of the fish, are treated as miscellaneous. To be honest, I'm quite clueless as to what to do now. I was really expecting to be able to barbarian fish, but now I can't. So, I mean, to be honest, I'll probably just stay here for a while and just have a good long think about what I'm going to do. Yeah, so when I was in Catherby, I was cooking all these shrimp and anchovies I was catching, but once I moved to Rolaka and then now here, I can't be bothered to cook everything. So I'm just, I don't know, power fishing? I mean, I'm fishing and then dropping stuff, but I guess I can't really call it power fishing when the XP is a measly 16k per hour. But in order to get level 68 fishing, I'm going to need, I think, 600 and something thousand XP. Alright, so I just came over here to just outside of Corsair Cove to AFK anchovies and the shrimp. Meanwhile, I got a beginner clue. So there's a bunch of beginner clues that I got while trying to get 48 fishing, but this is the first one that I've gotten that I can actually do. Okay, so I had no idea about it until I just read it on the Old School RuneScape wiki, but you can go into the shed in Lumbridge Swamp that leads to Xanaris, and you can select take tools, and you can get a rake. Oh, that's brilliant. That saves us quite a bit of time if we ever decide to do farming, so that's a guaranteed way to get a rake. But by the way, onto the clue. Well, never mind. Alright guys, that'll be the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we will be working towards an iron crossbow.